not financial advice. Kaspa. Welcome. This is Crypto.XL. Today, I bring you a video about Kaspa. How high can it go? Look at it go. Such a beautiful sight. All right, Kaspa on the weekly is up 25.9%, and it's following Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pumped over the last week pretty hard. Now we're ranging from 50k to around 53k, and it looks like the range is tightening up. It's possible that we have a slight pullback before taking off again, right? During that slight pullback, I will be accumulating. I won't be running out of the market. I'm kind of used to this now. I'm used to pressure burst pipes, but they also build diamonds. So Kaspa hit new all-time highs recently, above 18. What's that? 18.685 or 0.18685, and now it's having a slight pullback. So the question is, how much are we going to pull back on this pullback? The RSI is quite high, right? The RSI is up to 82. If Bitcoin pushes a little bit more, we can push this price of Kaspa a little bit more. If you were to look at the highest it's been before the RSI on Kaspa, that was 83.2, right? Before it started coming down a little bit. So in that case, we could always go up a little bit more. Let's see, where was it at the highest? I'm sorry. The highest was 90.26, right? And now we're at 83.2, so we might have a little bit more to go. If Bitcoin is able to push a little bit more, then Kaspa can go a little bit more. But do realize that the air is getting thin up here. It is extremely high in the RSI. So I wouldn't be surprised if after we get up here, we have some pullback. And during that pullback, if you don't have enough Kaspa, if I didn't have enough Kaspa and I wanted to get some more, I would get it during the pullback. Some key levels to look out for, being that we haven't been up here before, we have to look at currently what has happened over the last few days with the resistance and support lines over the past few days, right? So 18, about 0.813. The prior days support, it was resistance before, so it's going to become support in the future, is around 17.17. If we break down from there, it's 0.163. We break down from there, if that's possible, it's 0.156. And yeah, those are the levels to keep an eye on. Being that we are in a bull run and the momentum is pretty strong, I don't think that these pullbacks are going to be long-lived. I think these pullbacks will be pretty short. So you might get a wick down to one of these levels. So I would set my buy alerts down here. I would set my my orders, my limit orders down here to catch the wicks should the wicks happen, right? Where can Kaspa end up? How much can it? How many multiples from now? That's what I would be wondering, right? Well, the way I would analyze this is, if you look at the current market cap, we're at 4 billion. Fully diluted is 5 billion, which is good. So the liquidity is pretty tight. 80% of the circulating supply is out. so nobody's going to dump on us. Going back to my question of what multiple can we see from here? Well, last bull market, the likes of ADA and some other L1 projects hit $80 billion in market cap. So I'm assuming on average, Kaspa does something like that, somewhere roughly around there, which from this point would be a 20x, right? So that's 20 times your money. This is not financial advice. I'm merely giving my opinion based on historical data and the evidence in front of me. There's a lot of variables that are going to happen in the future, variables that we do not know now that exist, that will come up in the future, but I make this assessment just based on my observations, right? Could be right, could be wrong. Who knows? We're going to see. So I would say roughly a 20x from here. You also have to remember, if you look at CoinMarketCap and you look at the starting price for Kaspa, the early price for Kaspa, this is 0.00018, which means that there's already someone out there that has done 1,000. They have done a 1,000x on Kaspa, right? Because you take off these 3 zeros and you're at 0.18. So there are people who are in tremendous profit. And to get another 20x on that, the return from that is mind-boggling. Now, if we're talking about life-changing money, that truly is life-changing money. That all being said, I don't know too many people who are going to be up 300%, 400%, 1,000%, 2,000%, or a 20x or some ridiculous number, and then no, I'm going to hold. I'm just going to keep holding. I'm not selling anything. Not too many people are going to do that, right? Most people are going to sell, especially during this huge leg right here. 99% of people are selling. 99%. So it goes to show you with crypto that you don't know where these projects are going to go, and that the potential of gains is unlimited. You could literally, with $100 back here today, if you were to hold on, you would have $100,000 today from $100, right? That's why I say, like, don't feel that, oh, I only have $50 to invest, I only have $100 to invest, it's not really going to make a difference, I don't even want it. Don't feel that it's not going to make a difference, because you don't know that, especially if you have conviction in a project that you're investing in. These things do happen where you get multiples that just seem like you won, like you've won the lottery. Like, some of these multiples do actually happen, right? And it's better to get into a crypto that you have conviction in the lows, with money that you're willing to lose, with money that you're not paying attention to. If it's like $100 or $50, or it depends on your financial situation too, right? But I'm just speaking relative to your financial conditions. Money that you're not even, you don't mind. You're not going to watch. If Kaspa, during this pump, right, Kaspa fell 20%, 30%. There are pullbacks in here. If there's a 30% pullback and you're not losing sleep over it, it didn't ruin your day and you don't care about it, that means that you're doing crypto right. That means that you don't have money in there that you're worried about losing, that you're fretting over, right? Because the reason why people lose money in crypto is because as human beings, we invest emotionally. So when we lose 30% in a crypto, we sell because the pain is too much. We don't want to lose any more, right? And look at it. It just keeps going down. But if it was money in there that you're not going to miss, like $100 or something like that, and it goes down 30%, who cares? You're still having fun at the family get together. at the trampoline park with your kids, or taking your girlfriend out. You don't care. You're not even thinking about it, right? And then look what happens. You end up getting 500x on the money because you didn't care about it, and you just kept it in the market during the bull run. So during a bull run, you want to stay in the market. During a bull run, you don't want to sell. And there better be a good reason. Maybe you're taking profit to flip it over and wait for a dip or something, or you have a reason for it. So again, I premise everything I say on this channel is not financial advice. This is just like I'm talking to myself. It's almost like a therapy session where I'm giving myself instructions, right? And you get to see my opinion on the market and how to win in this game that we call crypto. But I mean, congratulations to everyone who kept the conviction and who kept on building their position throughout this roller coaster ride, because now you're reaping the rewards. A second thing too is that you haven't seen anything yet. Even though we've done all of this, it's still to come, brother. It's still coming. Yeah, man. So that's my analysis on Kaspa. Do remember that in crypto, anything can happen also. So always control your risk. Make sure that you don't have too much money in there, in the case that if you do get that 30% pullback, you're not going to panic. You're not going to be sweating, right? Because you never want that. But at the same standpoint, I would still be DCAing into projects I have conviction in. At this point, I probably wouldn't be DCAing into Kaspa. If there was if I didn't have the knowledge I have today, I would be, right? But I have other projects. I have projects that are going to 100x, that are still infant state. I'm working on the next Kaspa. That's what I'm working on. I'm working on the next Solana, the next Kaspa, the next etc. And all of those coins are, of course, are higher risk, right? Like Kaspa back here. The reason why you could buy Kaspa here at 1/800th the price is because it's super high risk back here. It could fail. You don't know if the team's going to deliver, right? So that's why back here people are not investing $10,000 into this thing. They're putting like $50 in there or something because it's super high risk, right? But I have a few plays that I have conviction in, that I'm willing to take a gamble on and put some funds in there. But Kaspa is looking really, really good. The future is bright, and if you were able to get in down here, I mean, if we get a 20x from here, that means if you got in down here, that's a lot more than 20x, right? That's like an 80x, right? So it's definitely going to be interesting, very, very interesting. And these plays down here, I mean, I was getting in so low on all of these that I think that my chances of getting a couple 100x are actually pretty high. And also to the Patreons, your chances of getting 100x are pretty high too. Not financial advice, of course. Crypto is risky. Manage your risk and consult a financial advisor should you need one. But yeah, things are good, man. I see Bitcoin's having a pullback, so I am going to check and see if there are any bargains coming. All right, but Kaspa is doing well. Remember, the dips are buying opportunities. Remain stoic. Keep your composure. And ride it out into the sunset. So you have something to tell your kids. Yeah, that's when Daddy got the 100x. Yeah, no one was looking at this project but I was. And they kept selling, but I kept buying. And you know what?